Hi guys, I'm Kasha. Welcome to the channel and welcome to our coffee times together. Today I thought I would make a video in order to help people that would like to get introduced to horror, but maybe they think that, adult horror might be a little bit too much for them. And so I decided to do two types of videos, one recommending spooky middle grade and another one recommending YA horror, so that people that are not ready yet for that adult horror content can just slowly ease into it. So today we're here to discuss 5 spooky middle grade books that I personally read and I enjoyed, and so hopefully you guys will like them too.
It's coffee time!
The first one is one of the more kind of morbid middle grade books that I have read, because it is called The Grave Digger by Rebecca Bishop, and it is actually that they are actually digging up graves and corpses in this book. So I thought that was very bold for a middle grade book, sort of. Another aspect of the book that I really enjoyed, apart from the grave digging part, is that it is based in the 1800s. We are in 1875 Ohio, and we have a 12-year-old boy called Cap Cooper that somehow gets dragged into these kind of illegal business that his father is starting to do, which is basically grave digging for the corpses. And while they are doing this in the middle of the night, in the dark, trying to cover up what they're doing, Cap Cooper makes a discovery that apparently a lot of people in town want to keep secret. I really enjoyed this one. It was very macabre because of the theme. So it is a very dark story for being a middle grade. I think this one has the darkest story of them all, but I really enjoyed it. The next one is The House on March Lane by Michelle Bruscombe, and this is a book that kind of also jumps between time until from the 1800s to the present. And basically the first story starts in 1836, where a little girl is waiting for her father. Her father is an officer, is coming back from spending a lot of time on the sea, and Harriet and her friend Lily make a very dark discovery. So nearly 2 centuries later, we have 2 other kids that, while they are exploring in the girl's father's shop, they find that there is kind of this ghostly presence, and they start to investigate to figure out if this is really a ghost, what's happening. And I really enjoyed this one. It's also very atmospheric, and I really enjoyed to follow both stories, because you're hearing from the 1800s period and from the present time, and I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. The next one is City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. We are following here a girl called Cassidy, whose parents are called the Inspectors, and they have this kind of TV show in which they take people to places that are supposed to be haunted, and they're hoping to get some footage of ghosts. We all know the shows. And so Cassidy is confronted with a power that she didn't know she possessed, which is that she can cross the veil between the living and the dead to kind of help the ghosts. And I really enjoyed this first book. The second book I didn't enjoy so much, but the first one was great, and it's also a very fast-paced book to read, and the story is really interesting. So I really did enjoy this one. So if you like also ghost stories and girls with kind of powers, this might be for you. The next thing I would recommend you is the Nightmares trilogy. Now, it is true that the last book was a little bit weaker for me, but I really did enjoy the trilogy as a whole. We're following the story of Charlie. He is a boy that is having trouble accepting a lot of things in life. His father is with a new girlfriend, and they want to move in this purple mansion that belongs to her, and he is so sure that that is haunted, and that this woman is a witch, and there's something shady there. Plus he's also kind of fighting some nightmares that he has, and when he moves into this purple mansion, he realizes that there is a door to the world of nightmares, which is one of the most interesting things for me from this book, and that is why I love specifically the first book in the trilogy so much, because we get a deeper exploration of this world of nightmares. And the last thing that I would like to recommend to you is something that is short and super accessible for everybody, and that is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. These are very short, creepy, eerie, atmospheric stories, and they're really short. Like when I say short, some of them are like 2 or 3 pages, okay? Like it's short, so anybody can do this, okay? And when you finish this, if you're brave enough, you can even watch the movie adaptation that they did, which I thought was a great movie, and Guillermo del Toro, whom I love, helped with the creatures and how they looked like and all of that, and they did such a great job. So, you know, you have a chance now to read the little stories and then watch the movie to ease yourself into horror. Alright you guys, I know this video was really short, but I just wanted to quickly give you a couple of, you know, ideas of books that you could try if you really wanna read something spooky or scary, but you're not familiar with the genre at all, and you're scared to jump straight into YA or adult horror, and you would like to see if there's any middle grade that, you know, it's spooky enough so that you can ease yourself into horror. So I hope that this helps some of you. Let me know down below what you thought, and also let me know if you have any other middle grade spooky books to recommend to me that you really enjoyed. I don't mind reading middle grade here and there. I really enjoy these kind of spooky stories because it always reminds me, you know, of Goosebumps and all of those things. So it's always nice sometimes to read something for middle grade. And yeah, so let me know down below if you have any other recommendations for me. And thank you so much you guys for watching. Please give the video a big thumbs up for support, and if you want to follow me in all the social media, as always the links in the description box down below for you. And I hope to see you all in the next copy time. Bye!